Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. This is your host Dave here at the Arizona Model Shop, and I figured I'd better get a video out since it's been a while. Haven't touched Arizona since I finished the Bandai Group build, but I did get a little bit inspired by our good friend Al Wood and Doug Hensley. They were doing motor torpedo boats, and kind of inspired me to do one. Doug, I want to say I hope your foot gets well soon. That doesn't look like it's a fun thing to deal with, but so I decided to jump in on this little bad boy, PT-109. The infamous PT-109, you know, commanded by John F. Kennedy in his heyday there in the Navy. Quite a little history about it. I didn't realize that it had served in and around the Panama Canal area before being sent to the Pacific, or far west Pacific, where JFK took over. So jumped on that one. Figured it'd be a fun little build, and it's a good one of those so far. And we'll jump in there, and so I got the hull done, heavily weathered, chipped some paint on it and stuff like that, like little patch spots, because I think by the time he got it, she was pretty much kind of beat up a little bit. And if you watch the movie with Cliff Robertson, the thing was a total wreck. But ran into a few issues here. The little right here where the rudders go, there's just a tiny little button pin on there, and I mean, you could breathe on it and they would fall and break. And so I decided to beef them up a little bit and put some brass rod on them, and we'll drill that out and set those in there and get it done. So like I say, I got the hull done. It is your typical Revell kit, heavy plastic. Not real fond of Revell, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I know they make better cars than they do ship kits, that's for sure. Got the main deck pretty much kind of done. I may change this out from copper to I did the airlines that were underneath the torpedo tubes that charge it. I did them in copper. I may do that in brass. And then I got the slide rail on there too to bring them out. Got some of the stuff in the back, little air intakes, weathered, brought up. Got the little wooden rail for, of course, he had a small cannon. Pardon me. So that's done, and I got the interior done. I ain't too crazy, ain't doing too much detail on it because you won't see it through the little windows, but I got it dirtied up for in there. And the little forward cabin is done. That one goes there. You won't see them with the top on. And I got some of the working on the gun tubs, trying to get rid of these wonderful seam lines. Yeah, they're fun. And I got two of the torpedo tubes put together. This one I've been working on. Got most of the seam lines out. I got a little gap here, right there, and a little bit there and there. Got most of the lines out. There's a big gap right there. Typical. You know, not 100% kit fits, but overall it hasn't been too bad. I mean, Revell's ship kits are really thick on their plastic. This one's going to be, this one ain't too bad. They kind of hid the seam line along the edge right in here, which is good. So these will be darkened, and then all the ribs here I plan to highlight and bring out so you can get that more 3D effect. Had a little issue in here, didn't want to form up, a little putty in there, smoothed her out, and good to go. Got a little bit of primer on her, and that one goes right there. No, correction, this way. That one sits in there. Like I say, you won't see anything unless you want to leave the roof loose to work in the cabins. I'm not, because I don't want to lose it, and that happens to be the roof. I just got to dull cut or do some weathering. I even got the little handles and hatches and the plating for the mast, so that'll get weathered up real good. Giving her a heavy coat. What else did I get? Oh, this little booger. The little anti-tank gun. That one was a fun one to get going. But she's done too. And sits up, I believe, right here. They had it sitting up forward there. But hey, whatever works. Up armor your ship. So that is it. Yeah, just kind of plugging away on that, playing with a little bit here and there. So hope you enjoyed it, and we'll keep plugging away on this and see how it turns out. Hopefully it turns out as good as the Vosper did. Got some touch-up I got to do along this wood rail here, but she was weathered and beat, that's for sure. So now she sits in, I think they said, what, 2,000 feet of water, 2,300 feet, or something like that. They did find her. That's what's kind of cool. They found the wreck of the PT-109. So it's amazing what they find nowadays. All right, y'all take care, and if you got the weather coming, we're supposed to have some weather tonight, moving east. Be safe. And Doug, once again, I hope that foot gets better. And Al, you should be receiving something from, I don't know what it's called, Her Majesty's Mail Service or the Royal Mail Service or whatever they call it. You should be getting something there from me, sir. All right. Y'all take care.